I love that jingle. Hello, everybody. Welcome once again to FNN, Freedom News Nation. And today we'll talk about a couple of things. One, I see that the repulsive Republicans have thwarted attempts by the dickless Democrats to help the elderly, the disabled veterans, the unemployed, the renewable energy producers. Have you no shame? Tax cuts for the super rich, but God forbid that you might actually help people who really need it. Disabled vets? They can't fight in your wars anymore, so fuck them, Unemployed? Don't help them. Make them join the army to fight in your unjust imperialistic wars, Renewable energy? If it isn't about the oil companies, fuck them too, And let me tell you something. To people with eyes and a half a brain, you look like a bunch of despicable imbeciles, Wake up, Americans. These same reptilian Republican idiots will also defend torturous waterboarding, which is banned by international human rights laws, You cry about human rights abuses when it happens in other countries, but when it happens in America, this is what you hear. You imbeciles, Enrich the rich, fuck the poor, And use barbaric practices that are internationally banned, What is wrong with you Americans, You think you are so righteous and honorable, You are brain dead and frightened little rabbits, Turn off your TVs, stop shopping and speak up, Stop this madness, We have seen this before in the world, you know, It was called Nazi Germany, you imbeciles, Look it up, The late 1930s, See what it was like, Okay, what else we talk about, Oh yeah, let's see, what else we have to know? Oh yes, I read that King George will veto any update of the terrorist surveillance laws that don't protect telecommunication providers from lawsuits, These providers that let the government spy on all U.S. citizens after 9/11, I guess you Americans don't mind that this imbecile considers all of you possible terrorists, And I guess he realizes that what he does is against the law, or he wouldn't be worried about the lawsuits, Once again, wake up, silly Americans. Wake up, What else did I read? Yes, King George also declared that he has the power to bypass laws in the defense bill, including a prohibition against using federal funds to establish permanent military bases in Iraq, Permanent military bases, So he wants to use your hard-earned taxpayer money to establish military installations for the purpose of having permanent U.S. armed forces in Iraq, You imbeciles, What is wrong with you? This way your sons and daughters will have a nice place to stay in Iraq, For years to come, you idiots. Wave your flags and start chanting, freedom is on the march, freedom is on the march, freedom is on the march, Wow, if it wasn't so frightening, it would be entertaining, You idiots. Enough about the moron, There is one more piece of news that I have read that makes me long for the days of peace and love, And that is the passing of the Maharishi Yogi, The one-time guru to the Beatles, The one who introduced transcendental meditation to the West, I remember when TM was dismissed as hippie mysticism, but was finally vindicated by the medical community and gained its respect, The hippies, The last group of Americans with any backbone and a vision, Vilified and crushed by the corporate media because they challenged the status quo, And they turned their backs on the being brain-dead consumers, They wanted to explore what we all truly are, which is pure consciousness, Housed in a biological body, A generation of would-be shamans, They raised consciousness and thankfully had people like the Beatles and Jimi Hendrix as their guides, With their message of love and peace, It's something we could all use a little more of, You knuckleheads, Anyway, we are going to close out the show with some quotes by the Maharishi Yogi, Me, I'm gonna go talk to the intern over there, eh? Do-do-do-do. You idiots. Do-do-do.